Hi. One of the things that you're going to be asked to do this semester, this year, quite often is work with other group members and collaborate on some kind of document, whether that be a presentation, Word document, or one of a zillion other things. So what I want to do right now strictly is limit it to how to share and collaborate on a Microsoft Word document. So you'll be in a team like this, group discussion, and large group. I'll ask you to break out with your smaller groups. Once again, this is in my first hour, but in my second and fourth hour classes, it's the exact same setup. You would go to your assigned breakout groups. So let's go to group B this time. So you're going to go there. And remember, you do not leave that meeting that we were just in. You would just go to your group and start a new meeting. Once again, you'll have an assigned group member who will start the group meeting, and they do that by clicking on the Meet button in the upper right-hand corner. Notice that there's nothing here where that person can join. They have to start the meeting. So they'll start the meeting. They'll get the option of looking at their camera, setting their background, microphone, and then they click Join Now. And once it connects, that group meeting has officially joined within, if we look up the top here, breakout group B. So it connected. Now this is a live breakout group for group B, and every other member in the group that's waiting for the person to start it will now see the join button within group B. So in this group, what you're going to do when you get here and you start your meeting is another person is going to have to open up the document file that you'll be working on. That is located in your groups underneath the Files tab. So if you go to the Files tab, you're going to see Small Group Introductions. This is going to be a thing you're working on first. So one person and one person only has to open this document. If everybody in your group opens that document, you'll each have your own copy of the document, but I want you working together. So once this document is opened, you need to go to the ellipsis or three dots in the upper right-hand corner, the More Options. Click it. When you do, you'll see the option to open in browser or download. We want to open in browser. So we'll open that in the browser. We can sign in. You'll have to use your school Microsoft email address and your assigned password. And now you're using Microsoft Online. This is kind of where you need to be in order to work collaboratively on a document. So to get everyone to be able to work on the same document in real time, the one person who opened this document has to now share it with everybody else. To do that, you can see this little outgoing arrow, which is the share icon. So you'll share it, and you'll have to type in the school-issued email addresses to the people in your group. Do not use your private emails. You kind of have to use your school-issued ones. And if you don't know those, I have those for you. You can just simply send me a message or pop back over to the large group meeting, and I can retrieve that for you. So have your the leader of this group, the person who opened and started this document, type in the student's email addresses. It's going to be some name student, and it's going to be at phoenixunion.org. And you'll have to do that for all of the individual group members within your group. So you'll find that student, their name will populate down here. You can click it, and now they're added to that. You can add another person in your group. Once you're done, you can click Send, and this document will now be viewable in all of your group members' emails. Now, these people will need to go to their school-issued email accounts to retrieve this document, which I'll also show you how to do if you need to see that. That will be in the subsequent video. So once that's done, it's shared. Now everybody can work on their task in real time. To do that, you can simply add your own slide, put your name at the top, so on and so forth. If you're not sure how to add a slide, you can just simply click the new slide and just make sure you're working on your slide and not somebody else's. You'll see them working and you'll be able to see what they're typing on other slides off here on the left as they're doing that. But that's how you go about setting up a shared document. And once you're done, it does save. If you look at the top here, it will save automatically. You don't need to save that yourselves or worry about a save option. It does that. And you'll be able to find these once they are saved in your own personal OneDrives, which we can also discuss a little bit later if you ever need to retrieve something. Once you're done and you'll have a little bit of time in class to work on this and get to know your group members, you will simply need to leave your group's discussion, which you're in group B or whatever group you're working, you're in that discussion. We can see that is kind of minimized down here. Meeting in breakout group. So we can actually click the leave icon because we're going to leave that. We're going to go back to our general, which is currently on hold. So the hang up and breakout group. And now that meeting I am no longer part of. I'm going to go back to the large group meeting, general. This is where I'll kind of be hanging out. I might be bouncing around from your group A, group B. I might be bouncing in and out of your groups, but this is probably where you can find me at most given points. Just go back to that meeting, click join, and then the resume button. And then you're going to be back in the meeting with me. All right, so that's how you get back to our meeting. That's how you share a document. That's how you can collaborate on a document. And if you have any more individual questions, please let me know.